As requested, here's the slowed down version of our classroom tour. This is our classroom tree. We change that out with each season. This is our light table. Right now we have translucent beads and pipe cleaners in there for fine motor skills. Yes, I know our classroom is very large. We are very blessed. Here's our writing center. This week we're doing an author study on Mo Willems. One of the standards that we're working on is punctuation, and Mo Willems uses a lot of exclamation points, so it's easy to teach. Over here at the Play-Doh Center, we're mixing it up this week, and we're using Mad Matter instead of Play-Doh. And not really a theme, but just a lot of fun materials to use. You can find this Mad Matter on Amazon. At the Block Center, we have just some random items this week, some connecting blocks, colored blocks, cars. We typically keep our wooden blocks most of the year here. We have our ramps, books, and tape measures as well. And at the easel this week, this is one of our favorites. We are painting with balloons. I typically try to do two colors that mix well together, and they'll push the balloon onto the paper. We start early our Mother's Day card and craft to make sure that it's completely finished. I love how this one turns out. And then on the inside, I'll ask interview questions about their mom. Since we're doing an author study on Mo Willems, our students will draw the pigeon and paint him this week. As you all know, directed drawings are my absolute favorite. They turn out so cute. Over here at the messy table this week, we are using water. We got these new colored pictures, these letter bubbles from Lakeshore Learning, and we make sure to change out that water every day. The Science Center is full of lots of fun learning this week. We have our sensory bottles, and I pulled out the ones that had to do with weather. So we have snow, clouds, fall leaves, a starry night, rain, mud, things like that. We are also growing romaine lettuce. We had cut it up and ate it for snack time, and now we're growing it again. You literally just drop the end in a cup of water, give it some sunlight, and it grows. We also have this evaporation cup where students are watching the water evaporate each day. At our library center, we are learning all about Mo Willems, so we have all of our favorite books and the characters that you can sit and read with. My students know that they can just look at the pictures and tell the story. I always add an extra activity at the carpet for center time, and this week we are using these phone tubes. My students are absolutely loving putting these together and talking to each other. Over here is our question of the day, and this one has to do with rhyming. Does your name begin with the same sound as moon? Are you Milvy? Milvy Sylvie. And here's what my calendar time looks like. One of the best resources in my classroom is this star chart. Every student has their name, and we only move up. When you get to the star, you get to pick one of our mini erasers. So this area has all of our main learning resources. These are our wow words that we learn throughout the year. We review these often and try to use them in our vocabulary. And over here, we add our letter each week. Our Synergize Center at this table is used for two friends to work together on an activity. This week, they have our rhyming houses. Back here behind my desk, this is how I organize all of my classroom books. So I only have out the ones that are beside my chair and at the library center. This magnet center actually came from Walmart. It's a drip pan. And this week we are learning about the frog life cycle. Over here, this is our bin center. This week they're doing beginning sound match. We have our Theraputty and lots of different toys in our bin center. And moving on to our favorite center in the classroom, our dramatic play. This week it's an ice cream shop, and we'll probably keep this for 3 weeks. Our students really end up loving it. So we have students working at the cash register, behind the ice cream counter, and then we have students who can be the customers. We use pom-poms for the ice cream, and this works really well. And then they have cherries and sprinkles that they can put on top, and ice cream order forms. They use so many of these, I end up reprinting them every year. So there it is, our classroom tour. Please let me know if you have any questions.